Ilia Topura knocked out Charles Oliveira in the first round to get a lightweight title. If Islam Makhachev becomes the welterweight champ, Topura will chase him down no matter what. Makhachev, who was dominating the lightweight division, decided to move up to welterweight instead of taking on Topura. He's now aiming to fight Jack Della Maddalena sometime this year. His reason being that he didn't think defending his title against another featherweight moving up made sense. He'd already defended it twice against Alexander Volkanovski, who came up from 145 pounds, and wasn't interested in doing that again. But Topura wasn't buying it. In an interview with Oscar Willis, he sounded ready to go after Makhachev all over again. If Islam becomes the welterweight world champion, for sure I am going to push for that shot, Topura said, and I will move to the welterweight division. Topura made a history by knocking out Charles Oliveira at UFC 317, the first double champ without any losses. If that happens and Makhachev wins gold at welterweight, Topura wants to become the first UFC fighter to hold belts in 3 different weight classes. That's never been done before. But even with all that, Topura sees Makhachev, who's considered the best fighter in the world right now, as his best shot at UFC history. Topura was already getting ready to fight Makhachev at lightweight. Now, he's saying he'll chase him to welterweight too. But that was 5 days ago. Since then, Topura has changed his tone. He's no longer accusing Makhachev of dodging him or calling him a hypocrite. Now, he says he understands. I think he's doing his thing. I don't think he's ducking me, to be honest, Topura said on the Ariel Helwani show. I would be lying to you if I told you that he's ducking me. I think he's tired of the weight cut. He wants a new challenge. He moved to the welterweight division. He feels and he thinks that he has a chance to become a double champion. And I think that this is all he's trying to do. The idea of Makhachev moving up to welterweight started getting serious before UFC 315 in May. UFC CEO Dana White said if Belal Muhammad had defended his welterweight title, Makhachev would stay at lightweight and fight Topura. But when Jack Della Maddalena beat Muhammad by decision and took the belt, the plan changed. Makhachev would move up in weight and go after Della Maddalena instead. Just a few days after that fight, Dana White confirmed that Makhachev was moving up and vacating the lightweight title, which he had defended 4 times in a row, a UFC record. Makhachev told MMA Junkie on Wednesday that the idea had actually been in the works since January, after UFC 311. That's when UFC Chief Business Officer Hunter Campbell came to his locker room for a private talk. Right now, it's the best time, Makhachev said. I was waiting for Aman Sarukian because he also has very good win streak and people were waiting for this fight. I don't see any interesting fights in my division. That's why we made the decision to move up, because they have new champion, a good fighter in Jack Della Maddalena, and this fight makes me train every day and wake up early morning. Around the time of UFC 315, fans saw photos of Campbell visiting Makhachev's hometown in Dagestan. Most people thought the trip was to set up a fight between Makhachev and Topura, but Makhachev says that wasn't it. Everybody think he comes to make a fight with Topura, but he was here and we talked about fighting against whoever the winner is between Della Maddalena and Belal. He told me, I know Belal is your friend, but this is a sport. Shake hands. Fight. After the fight, it's respect, and that's it. See who is the best in the world. We had a big discussion about that, Makhachev explained. Makhachev told Campbell to wait and see what happened in the welterweight title fight first. Then, right after UFC 315 in Los Angeles, Campbell visited Makhachev's locker room again and told him the moment was now. Right after the fight in Los Angeles, Hunter came to my locker room and told me, now is the good time. Any day when you want to move up, you have the opportunity, just tell us. So while Makhachev would have liked to hold 2 belts at once, he understands why the UFC made him give one up. But for him, the timing is right, and the new challenge at welterweight is giving him fresh motivation. That being said, who do you think would win in a showdown between him and Topura? Let us know in the comments.